I've bought a new hat. It's in this hat box. Shall we have a look at it? Oh, yes, we shall. Now, of course, it's not a new hat, as much as I would love a new hat. You can probably guess what it is if I rotate the box. Oh, very hat-shaped. But no, it is not a hat. This is the first of its kind. Well, as I understand it to be the first of its kind, the 2002 Electrolux Trilobite robotic vacuum cleaner, which retailed at the time for £1,295, which is an insane amount of money, quite frankly, considering now you can pick up a reasonable, I guess that's the word to use, a reasonable robot vacuum cleaner for less than £200. The fact that the original owner of this machine paid almost 1,300 quid for it is absolutely insane. And what did they get for their money? Well, arguably something trailblazing. But was it any good? Don't know about that. I have wanted one of these for the longest time. Oh, the longest time. But they are very hard to find now. Very, very hard to find. Especially to find one in the box with all of the accessories and the books and everything. This appeared on eBay. I think it was £70 buy it now. I didn't even hesitate. I just hit the buy it now button. It doesn't currently work, but it will work. It will work, and we will see it running on this channel at some point. I will explain why it doesn't work later. But first of all, let's take it out of the box. So the box itself is really quite cool. You take off the lid like that. It's got the machine on the top there. There's the Trilobite itself. Box is not in the best of conditions, but never mind. Then it has this really cool packaging. So you've got these two polystyrene inserts, which go either side of the cleaner, like that. So let's put these down here. Then you have the machine itself. So the first thing that strikes me about this is just how big it is. And incredibly heavy. Oh, God. It is so heavy, and I'll show you why it's so heavy later. So this is the cleaner. Oh God, the weight of it is really quite something. But it's so cool. Look at the front of it. Look at the front. Look at the colour. Love the colour. Love the colour. LCD panel on the top there. Bumper. But we will look at this more closely shortly. We have a spare brush roll here. So this is the Trilobite's brush roll. I don't think this one's particularly good. I think this may be the original brush roll, and it's been replaced at some point because that bearing is very, very stiff. It's not bristles. It's like, I don't know, flexible plastic, like little tabs almost. They're like tabs of plastic. So yeah, brush roll. Charging base. Here we are, charging base here, like so, and it has a European style plug on it, not a UK plug, Euro style. So that sort of hides in there. It's covered in German actually, so I wonder if this did come from Germany originally. It's entirely possible. Let's put that there. We'll have a look in more detail shortly. We have a adapter plug, so UK to Euro. Then we have a couple of bags, little bags here. Now this is fascinating. What we have here in these two bags, one is sealed. This one is sealed, so it's never been used. This one is open with a little bit of tape on it. These are the mag strips. So you put these down on the floor and the machine senses when it runs up to a mag strip and it knows not to go over it. That's how it was done originally, which is really cool. Now, I said earlier I have the books and the instructions. Do I have that? Yes. So there's the internals of the box, the massive polystyrene piece. And then down here we have, this is so cool, look, genuine Electrolux Trilobite filters. So this is a box of filters here. Look, we have the filters in the box. 10 microfilters and 1 motor filter. Original. Code EF110. Wow, that's so cool. Love it. And then, get rid of the box now. All the paperwork for the machine. Here's the instruction book with even more papers in it. So, yeah, this is German. This was sold in Germany originally. It was not a UK sold machine because German is the first language on all of this paperwork, and the guarantee card must be returned to Electrolux AG, Kleingerät Industriestrasse 10 5506 Magenwil. German. And then we have this book, which is the Garantienbegründung gefunden for Deutschland. That's a clue. You don't have to be Miss Marbles to work that out. And the instruction book, which is really nice. Interestingly, English is the first language. Ooh, Trilobite. A class of arthropods that lived on Earth about 250 to 560 million years ago. Many received nourishment by vacuuming the ocean beds for small animals and particles. Their backs were hard, and they are perhaps the most well-known fossils we know today, and can often be observed embedded in stone in walls, staircases and floors. This ancient creature has served as a source of inspiration for the futuristic design of the Trilobite. And then there's a picture of a Trilobite just there. Wow, okay, that's cool. So that kind of explains, I've always wondered why it was called the Trilobite. Thanks, Lux, for saying that. And then we have one final piece of paper that is, when it was bought previously. Okay, so this is the previous owner to me, I think. What date was this? Is there a date? No. Okay. There's an invoice with no date on it. That's interesting. And the previous owner to me paid £136 for this machine with postage. Cool. Okay. Well, that's nice. We've got that in there as well. So yeah, that's everything that's come in the box, and I think for 70 quid, that's absolutely flipping amazing. So enough talking about this stuff, all the ancillaries. I love the fact that the mag strip is still sealed. I think that's absolutely amazing. I'm just going to pop all this down here, and the charger base, put all in the box, and let's have a chat about the machine itself. As I've already said 3 times, it is so heavy, absolutely incredibly heavy. And what also grabs me as well is just how thick this bad boy is. This is a thick boy. It's like, it's a good 5 inches thick. And you think of the modern robot vacuum cleaners, they are so thin. They're like that. They're a couple of inches thick. This is a meaty 5 inches. Very simple on the top as well. There's just an LCD panel with a couple of buttons. So we have power, stop, down and yes. And if I press these, nothing happens, which I will come on to. And there's a sticker on the top that looks like it's telling you, do not throw your Trilobite down the stairs. No, it's actually saying put a mag strip across the top of the staircase if you're using it upstairs, which is sensible, I would say. Now underneath, you have, here's its bum. Now what do you first notice about this? Well, a couple of things really stand out to me. Number one is just how wide the brush bar is here. it really, well, it's almost the entire length of the rear of the cleaner. The other thing that stands out to me is there's no edge brushes. There's no twirly edge brushes. So, you know, this was the first of its kind. It was like the first implementation of a robotic vacuum cleaner for the home, which could clean for you. They didn't think, oh, what about the edges? No, didn't occur to them. Understandable. Their aim was to make a machine that could clean the floor, clean the carpet. Didn't put an edge brush on. No swivel wheel either, interestingly. Just three wheels here, 2 wheels at the back, and the 2 big drive wheels. This is the battery compartment here. I'm going to show you what's in there very, very, very shortly. And if I can read the serial number. Yeah, so this machine was manufactured the 22nd week of 2002. And I believe 2002 was the first year of production, or was it 2001, late 01? I'm not sure if it was 01 or 02. I think it was 02. You guys tell me. Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. Let me know. And the model is ZA1. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, there's a latch here. I think is that latch here that allows you to access the brush roll. I'm not entirely sure. But let's have a look back around here. At the back, we have a socket for your headphones and 2 contact points. So the contact points will go onto the charging base, and then the machine will reverse in and dock to charge. What that one does, I have no idea. I probably have to RTFM to find out why you can plug your headphones into the Trilobite. Interesting. Actually, it looks like possibly a power input. Quite hard to tell. It's definitely not a normal socket. You have a little pressy button here. You press that. Oops. Sorry, Trilobite. Press that, and then you can lift this top cover up, so the top cover comes off, and it's got a little Electrolux sticker on it there. Any dates on this? No. And that gives you access to the dustbin. So the dustbin comes out like so, and you lift it away like that. So that's your dustbin. That's what you get. That's your size of bin. Not very big. And then inside here you have a motor filter here. Some quite. This is like the stuff that you put around your door to seal it against the frame. So that's the air seal. I will say it's incredibly clean. You can see there, it is incredibly clean. I don't think this has seen much work in its life, which is good. You can hear the micro switches ticking. So the machine knows it's being lifted up. And then in the little dust box itself, you open the dust box somehow. I don't know how. Does it push off? I don't want to break it. Oh no, I think it comes off this way. Oh no, that's it. So you take off that cover, then you take out the filter, and then you can tip the dust box out, which seems like a bit of a silly way of doing it. That's a bit of a faff, isn't it, really? But, okay, again, first of its kind, we can't be too judgy. And it's got magnets, actually. You see there, it's got a magnet there and a magnet there, and there's a corresponding magnet on the dust box. So the magnet actually holds that frame in place, and that's how it seals it up. And then, of course, you can pop this back in. You put it down like so, and then push down, insert, take your top cover, and then pop it down like that. Now, I want to show you the batteries because the reason this machine doesn't work is because the battery packs have failed. And my first inclination was to maybe do like a lithium-ion battery pack change on it to get it going again. But after seeing how the machine manages its power via its battery packs and its BMS, that is not a tenable solution. So let me swap things around. Let me flip this over. We'll whip the cover off and then check out the batteries. Right, I've just put the box lid down on the table because I don't want to scratch the top. The material is kind of like a... I don't know how you describe this plastic. It's not bare plastic. It's been treated, possibly painted, and I don't want to scratch anything. We've got a couple of security screws here, so we need to find the correct implement. Is it that one? No, it's too big for the hole. Is it that one? No? Oh, goodness me. Third time lucky? Well, this is fascinating content for you, isn't it? Me trying to find the right implement. No? Failed again? Oh, which one is it, guys? Is it even here? That one? Have I tried that one? Oh, that one will actually do it. Okay. Oh, God, what a... Yeah, this is great, isn't it? Anyway, let's take these screws out if I can. Oh, well, I'm making a right pig's ear of this. Don't judge me. Okay, got them out in the end. Right, so the panel comes off, like so, and then that reveals a battery pack. So you think to yourself, oh, that's a big old pack, isn't it? Wow, look at that. Let's take this out. Yeah, it just needs one. Yeah, we just buy one battery pack, and then you do that, and then there's another one underneath. Look at the size of these batteries. This, I was not expecting this, I have to be honest with you. I didn't think to myself that it would have something quite this insane. And honestly, the weight of these, they're so heavy. The majority of the machine's weight comes from its batteries. This part, I mean, there's some heft to it, but it's not that heavy. And you can see here, look at the size of the battery compartment. It's massive. There's a couple of plugs, sockets rather, here. And you can see the machines, well, one of the machine's PCBs here. So the battery packs plug in to this point, and obviously go into the battery management system. And I wasn't expecting it to have two. I have to admit, I thought, well, there'd probably be one in there. Do the lithium ion conversion, maybe put a new battery management system in. But that's not going to work, because what I think's happening here is the machine, if you look, oh, look. Oh, I didn't realise this. There's dates. Look. On this panel. I had no idea they were there. Look. 2003, 2004, 5 and 6. What's this POS, I wonder? Anybody know what the POS is? 652957, 689193, 698197, 742025. Wow, okay, interesting. Anyway, meanwhile, back at these. If you look at the packs themselves, they're both rated 18 volts. I'll bring this up to you, hopefully you can see it. 18 volts, 2200 milliamp hours. And they are nickel metal hydride batteries. Both of them rated the same. Both packs rated the same. 18 volt, 2200 milliamp hours nickel metal hydride. And again, if we look at the machine's cover, hopefully you can see that, it says 18 volts nickel metal hydride, which means the machine is only using one battery pack at a time. It's not using both battery packs. It'll run off one, it'll go flat, it'll switch over and start to use the second pack. And that also means the battery management system sees two battery packs. So it knows when the machine's charging, oh, I need to charge this one first. I'll fill it up. Oh, that's full. Switch over, charge this one, fill this up. So the BMS is quite complex in this machine, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be much, much simpler than what it actually is. So no conversion. Again, I struggle to get over the size of these damn things. And there's so many cells as well. So is there 3, 6, 9, 12, 15? There's 30 cells here. 30 battery cells. Oh, and you can see here, look, there's a thermal overload sensor here. So what have we got here? We've got four wires going in. A few will be for power. Yeah, probably the black and the red will be for power, and I would assume the yellow would be for the heat sensing here. If we took this out, I reckon those yellow wires would go down to here to tell the BMS to switch off if the packs become too hot. So yeah, there we are. That's the inside of it. So let me get all this back together. I won't torture you watching me use that screwdriver again. And then we will have final thoughts and next steps. So that, ladies and gentlemen, and others, is the first look at my £70 Electrolux Trilobite. It's a shame it doesn't work, but then I guess if it did work, I would have had to have paid a lot more money for it. So I'm not overly worried about this. There is a solution. The solution is to buy new battery packs. I was worried at first, thinking, they are probably packs that are specific to the Trilobite. They'll be like £200 each if I can possibly get them. But no, it would appear that Electrolux use those battery packs in other cordless lines, i.e. their power tools. So, perfect. Buy a couple of battery packs for the robot mower or the cordless hedge trimmer or whatever it may be, and pop them into the Trilobite. And that's what I'm going to do. I've got the part number. I will track them down. I'll order them, and they are about £40 each. I need two, so that's 80 quid. It's quite a lot of money, but to have a working Trilobite in my collection, boxed, complete with all of its paperwork, well, it's worth every penny. I will do that. I'll get the packs. I'll film the video where I put the packs into the machine, and then we'll see if we can actually get this bad boy going. So that's not for now. That is in the future, but I promise I will do it. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed seeing this incredibly rare, incredibly important, and incredibly special machine. I'm over the moon with it. I'm glad I bought it, and you will live again, Trilobite. I promise. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.